What's good, y'all? Fast here with another banger. Today we gonna watch some Skip and Shannon, see what they gotta say about the game yesterday, Warriors blowout. Let's see. Y'all know we've been upping the Skip and Shannon because NBA playoffs. These are segments we have to watch. Warriors versus Lakers.
Anthony Davis.
Shannon.
Help me out.
AD just trash.
Oh, 0. Interesting.
Warriors winning.
Hold on.
No, he shot one.
He missed. He made it.
He made it. Oh, well, that was big.
No, you talking about LeBron. How many LeBron shoot? None. Austin Reeves, none.
D'Lo,
none. Jerry Vando was 1 or 2. So the starters shot 3 free throws. Skip, that small lineup. You took Kevon Looney out, who gave you 23, inserted JaMychal Green,
23 rebounds.
23 rebounds, and they crushed the Lakers on the glass.
Crushed.
Damn.
By 15.
Damn.
Skip, we can say they made shots, but the Lakers didn't play with the same intensity. AD trying to, he's calling for the ball 20 feet from the basket.
Yeah. To make a league, and the Warriors made a lot of shots.
Turn around and go over the top of him, but you trying to bang him. Draymond
like
too crafty.
The Warriors made way more shots.
He's going to punch the ball out.
Yeah.
The other game was close.
But, you know, hey, I don't want to take all the credit away for...
it's the most LeBron has ever lost like the Warriors by. Like,
well, Skip, you know, I thought they could make 21 threes again. They decreased the volume.
Yeah.
They went from 53 to 42, but kept the same number of makes. That's 50%. They shot 50%. Go ahead.
You're going to lose.
Yeah.
You're just going to lose.
Well, Skip, if you let them shoot 50% from the floor, 50% from the 3, the thing was surprising is that they were only 10 or 60. They were only 62% from the free throw line. A team that shoots that well from the 3 with people guarding them didn't shoot that well from the free throw line with no one guarding them.
Okay.
But this was a whitewashing. They didn't play any defense. Skip, in the second and third quarter alone, the Lakers gave up 84 points. Now, you tell me who you're going to be if you give up 84 points in 2 quarters.
And in all their previous playoff quarters, they hadn't given up 40 once, including the play-in, right? And all of a sudden, they go back-to-back 40-pluses. And
they gave up 48 for the second half of Game 1. And they gave up 41 and 43 in Game 2. So they got crushed on the glass. They didn't come out with the same intensity. But, hey, now Skip, it's not so much that, you know, the Warriors going to bounce back. But you've given them life. You've given them more life than they deserve. Skip, if they had won the game by 2 or 3 points, I don't know if they feel as good as they're feeling right now. It's the way they feel and the demolition job that they did on you. They took you apart. Kevon Looney played 12 minutes. He had 8 rebounds. Anthony Davis played 33 minutes. He had 7 rebounds. Man, what am I supposed to do with that, Skip? I mean, all that is minus 20, minus 10, minus 27, minus 22, minus 22, minus 19, plus minus. Well, Rui came to play. So, Rui.
But he always comes to play.
He came to play.
Okay. And LeBron came to play for a little while.
Yeah. And then, but they saw nobody else.
Hey, man, he only had 2 in the second.
I thought Darvin Ham did a good thing. Go ahead and take LeBron out. Y'all not coming back. Ain't nobody want to play defense. Ain't nobody guard nobody. We just going to let Clay and those guys do a shoot around and just shoot up 3. So get on up out of there. But this was embarrassing. This was embarrassing, Skip.
This was shameful for a team that has been the best team in the West since the trade deadline. A team that was up 14 with 6 minutes left in Game 1 and looked like the superior team to the home team, Golden State. Shannon Sharp.
I don't know that's true. I don't know.
This was a golden opportunity at Golden State.
AD played like ass. Lakers have good players, but do they really have good players? Like, is D'Lo really going to get it done in the finals, or Reeves and all these people? I love Reeves. Like, I like their team. Like, I really do. I like the squad. I like Schroeder. Like, I like Rui.
Is ill. But he's got some sickness that's going to restrict him to 20-ish minutes. And to your point, as you just read, he made it 12. I don't know if he had stomach flu or whatever. But Steve Kerr said, I couldn't start him because if you tell me he can only play 20, it's hard to let somebody play 6 or 8 and then sit him for a long time because you think, well, I got the rest of this game and how am I going to dole it out?
Right.
So he said, I'll pick my spots and bring him off the bench. Well, it just didn't really matter what he did, except you just made the case. He had 1 more rebound in 12 minutes than Anthony Davis had in 33 minutes. He had 3. Kevon Looney did offensive rebounds, and AD got 1 offensive rebound. Okay, so Mr. Sharp, help me out here. This game is begging
Wiggins
to be
is
won and taken
underrated
over by
for
two
coming
people,
back the way he came
both
back
Anthony
from.
Davis and LeBron James.
Yes.
And I'll start with AD because the bulk of the blame obviously is going to fall on his shoulders because he indicts himself every other game by playing as big as he played in game one. And we sit back and say, hey, that's about as good as there is in this league. That's unstoppable.
You remember the segment we did yesterday?
I think we did. Yes. Okay. And we ride the roller coaster because it almost seems like every other game.
Yeah.
Okay, I just couldn't, and I told you yesterday, surely we're deep enough into the playoffs. Surely this opponent is imposing enough, is scary enough that he'll come out with the same effort in game two that he had in game one because, again, golden opportunity, especially when Kevon Looney cannot, start the basketball game. Inserted into the lineup is a JaMychal Green. He's bounced around this league for a long time. He's 32 years of age. He's your basic 3-and-D player. He's 6'9", so he's not little. He's listed as weighing 5 more pounds than Kevon Looney. He doesn't bang the way Kevon Looney does. Okay, but they're both 6'9". One's 227. That's JaMychal, and the other's 222. That's supposedly Kevon Looney. Well, that's what they're. But I can't trust the listed. But I'm just telling you what they're listed at. So JaMychal Green comes in, and basically on offense, he just goes and stands in the corner. I'm over here. You're going to leave me open? And he, to his credit, he made 3 out of 6 three-point shots. And it hurt them in various stages of the game.
He had more points than 18.
Shannon, it's begging for your big dog to eat. Just a post.
Folks can now get pre-qualified with
CarMax. Let me know y'all think
no
on the series, but watch a little bit more of this because the shit is pretty bad. But they got Curry on the ad, dog. That's crazy. We could have watched that ad. But let me know who you got in the series, man. It's gonna be so close.
The basketball early on and set the tone by
Warriors versus Nuggets. Western Conference Finals.
Smallish.
Or Lakers versus Nuggets, or Suns come back. Suns play tonight, can't wait for that. I've seen Guardians of the Galaxy 3 tonight, so I might be a little late on the first game reaction, and then I'm going to drop a review for that movie tonight also, when I get back.
AD had 23 rounds in game one, so did he.
Right.
Well, okay, now it's begging for AD just to say, okay, fire and desire. Let me have the basketball. Let me set the tone. Let's do it in the paint as opposed to from the three-point line. So I told you yesterday, surely LeBron can make 3 threes tonight, and he did, although the third one was a little lucky because he backboarded it.
Right.
But after that was the end of him, and he went 3 for 8, and it easily could have been 2 for 8, which would be on par with what he is. So
I feel like he had to hit the threes. I don't know why. Whenever LeBron hits the three, it's like,
in game one. From
he's supposed to miss it,
and from the
but he just goes in, and
where
it's
they
just
had the huge advantages. It was plus 20 from the free throw line and plus 30 from the 2-point range. Okay, so that's how you
crazy three on
their
Braun.
big
That
gap
was lit.
of 21 to 6 threes, which was a 45-point gap. But you do the math, you win by 5 exactly, is which the final score was, because you beat him from 2 and you beat him from the free throw line. You beat him from 2 because Anthony just said, "Give me the ball, and I'm going to do this."
I don't really care about AD. Y'all got anything to say about Curry?
Put some back. I'm going to get some offense because he said, "I had the very same shots I had in game one. I just didn't make them." Well, he didn't make them because it didn't look like he even wanted to make them. Like he shot them without any conviction, without authority, without, "I'm going to make this." There was no post up. There's no, "Give me the damn ball and get out of my way."
Right.
Okay, so let's see his missed shots, if we could, please.
Bro, I hate that they don't show this on this, but on the other burners.
Shot
They go
Draymond's
crazy.
on.
I mean, Skip that's like a foot short.
Okay.
They had Draymond?
That's a little long. And he's not following his shots, and that's a little fall away from the free throw line. And there's 4 turnovers because they're just unplugged turnovers. I'm not focused tonight.
Right.
I'm not into this game. Let's see the 4. 3 of them came in the first half.
Talking about Braun. We better end up the video, bro. Appreciate the support, like, subscribe. Catch y'all later.